How's it going, guys? So we're on our way to go get the bike clean. It's about a 2-mile ride, so we should be there in about 10 minutes or so. But I thought I'd use this opportunity to make a vlog. It's been a while. I don't usually do vlogs because I don't know, it doesn't get as much response, but I like to do them anyway. And usually I try to talk about something that, you know, I'm going through personally, or someone close to me is experiencing more recently. And that draws up the topic for today, which is breaking a habit. Now, when you think about it, I feel like it doesn't matter who you are or where you are in this world. We all have something. We all have some addiction. In this day and age, somebody has something that they do, you know, that helps them cope. And it doesn't have to be, you know, drug addiction. It doesn't have to be substance abuse or any other popular stuff. But we all have something that we do that we know that perhaps this is not the best thing for me, but we do them anyway because it helps us cope. And even sometimes, say we take a break from a bad habit, you know, life will happen, and then we go back to the same things. So that's really what I want to touch on today. And for me personally, I would be the first to say that, you know, I have some bad habits that I would like to stop because I know, you know, these things are not the best for me anyway. So, you know, I should take the time and the courage to try to stop them. But something that I've learned even more recently is that, like, for example, in the past, my attitude towards, you know, being better is always going cold turkey. Like, well, if I can just stop this thing, you know, I will be a better person, or my life will be so much better. And that may be true, but the fact is, it's so hard, and it's even almost impossible to just stop something cold turkey. You know, I don't care what it is. It could be trying to lose weight. It could be trying to be a better speaker. It could be just think of any goals that you have and you're trying to accomplish. And you say to yourself, well, if I can I'll take, for example, diet. And you say to yourself, if I can just stop eating junk food, or if I cut away cold turkey from sugar, you know, I'll be fine, you know, and I'll get rid of this thing for good. But if you've tried that in the past, you would know for certain that it almost never works, because one, it feels like you're punishing yourself for something that your brain is already used to doing. And so you get discouraged at some point. Like I said, life will happen, and when life, you know, when the going gets tough, you're weaker, and you can't go on trying to do this thing anymore. And so what I learned recently is that it's not so much about just giving something up. It's about you being stronger than that thing that you know it's bad for you. It's about you fighting it every day. And for some people, this may be even more challenging than saying going cold turkey. At the end of the day, it's your decision to make. But again, in my experience, I feel like it's better to just take on the challenge day by day. Meaning you fight against this thing every single day. Say you're having a rough day, or your day is not going so well, and you're tempted to go back to this thing, you know, to this vice that you feel, okay, it's gonna make me feel better, and you decide to say no. And to me, that's what it would take for you to every day say no to this thing that you're so used to doing to making yourself feel better. Again, if it's a substance, if it's some activity that you do, whatever it is, you know, to say no every day, I feel like is the way to go. And that's how it is naturally, because think of it, most of us, actually all of us, there's two sides to everybody, you know. There's the good and there's the bad. There's that you know, that wants to make your life better, that's always responsible, that's always trying to make the right decisions. And there's that you that's just crazy self-sabotaging. There's that part of you that just wants to do everything bad and screw up everything that you've worked so hard for. And I feel like we all have that. And so what I'm challenging us to do is let the good win, or try to let the good win every time. Meaning every day your bad side and your good side are gonna go head to head, and you let the good fight stronger, and that way you build strength. And like I said, life will happen, you know. You're gonna get discouraged at some point, but if you can just fight it, if you can just fight the temptation to say no, you know. And again, it's not gonna be every time. I can guarantee you that you're not gonna win every time. And this is also part of the process. Like on some days, say you give in and you return to this vice or vices that you know is bad for you, don't beat yourself up too much. If you lose one battle, you know, get back up, you know, dust yourself up and just try again. Just try again. Just try again. And say, for example, you were able to go 4 days or a whole week by saying no. You were able to go that long, where normally this is something you do every single day, and you were able to go a whole week, and on the last day of the week you decided to give in. You know, instead of beating yourself up and saying, well, you lost, you know, you're a loser for giving in on the last day, just don't do that. Instead of that, just pat yourself in the back that, wow, like you were able to say no for a whole week, where normally you would have just given in. And to me, that's part of building strength. And again, if you feed the good side more, you get stronger that way. And that's how you build on and on and on and on and on. Now, this may not sound like good advice to everyone, and again, everybody's personality is different, but this is what worked for me, where I learned to say no. I just learned to say no to the bad thing that I know is not going to do me any good, and just let the clock go to the next day. And again, your challenge is to beat it one day at a time. Don't try to beat it. Don't say, well, I'm gonna go cold turkey for 6 months, let's just see how I perform. Instead, just say, I'm gonna go cold turkey for the next 2-3 hours or the next 10 hours, and just take it from there. Take it from there and build your strength from there. And you know, hopefully that works out great for you. But I know for sure it's worked out well for me. And you know, I won't lie, it's still a challenge to be able to say no to bad habits, you know, when things get tough. But you learn to build that strength, and when you build that good side of you, when you make that good side stronger in the future, when, you know, things collapse in front of you or life is just not going the way you want, you be able to say no, and you be able to keep to your positive perspective. And such is life. So I truly hope that, you know, somebody gets something out of this, and that you're able to practice it. Just try it and see what happens. Okay? So I hope this really helps you out. And you can always check out some of my other self-growth videos, I call them. You can always check out some of my other vlogs on my channel, Mojo Grip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.